Speaking of cults, right-wing commentator Anna Perez says she'd be willing to take a bullet for Trump and that Trump would be willing to take a bullet for her. This is interesting on a few different levels. Let's take a listen to it.
Something that really kind of inspired me before I did this show was hearing what Ryan said in the episode that he did today. Right before this, he said, I would take a bullet for President Trump. And when he said that, at first I was a little taken aback. I was like, all right, Ryan, that's a little much. But then I thought about it for a split second, and then I realized, no, it's not. You know why? Because President Trump would take a bullet for me. President Trump is taking a bullet for me. President Trump is prepared to take a bullet for all of us.
And of course, that is not true. So let's talk about a couple different things here. First of all, it's funny to me that these Trump supporters still think Trump cares about them. It's so abundantly apparent now, beyond any question, that Trump does not like his supporters. Trump has spent his entire life as a rich guy from New York City trying to stay away from folks that are like the vast majority of those who support him. That's first. Trump would not take a bullet for anyone. Remember when Trump said he would have run into the building where there was a shooter? No, he would not. So they are wrongly assessing that Trump cares about them. But this is a great reminder about cult-like traits. You've got your leader who demands complete loyalty and obedience from their followers. Trump fits that description perfectly. During the presidency, since leaving office, he demands every follower must always remain loyal above all else. He'll use fear. He'll use intimidation to keep them in line. And when they go off script, Trump instantly abandons them. Another sign of a cult is using propaganda techniques to manipulate your followers. And again, Trump does it. He lies all the time to his followers and says, don't believe what you're hearing and seeing. Simply believe what I tell you. And if anyone criticizes me, you know they're lying and they're trying to deceive you. And the followers buy it and they go, wow, this person criticized Trump. Let's go and attack that person. It's blind cult behavior. Cults also do the us versus them thing. If you're not part of the group, you're part of the enemy. You're either with us or against us. And this is something that is super common with Trump supporters. If you disagree with them, you're demonized. You're fake news. News article adversarial to Trump, fake news. Political view, different than Trump's, un-American, Marxist, communist. And it's a sort of extreme tribalism, and it is very cult-like. And then the other thing I think is important to mention is that cults often will require members, it'll just happen over time, to kind of give up their own identities and to conform to the beliefs and the practices and sometimes even the physical appearance and the slang and the ideology, the physical, the clothing, etc., of the cult. And Trump supporters have shown that as well. And it's not just literally the red MAGA hats. It's the adopting these irrational beliefs, embracing conspiracy theories simply because this is what the group now believes, rejecting science, threatening violence in defense of their beliefs. So all of the warning signs are clear. This is a cult. Anna Perez embodies that. Blind loyalty, propaganda, us versus them, willingness to give up your own identity. And we need to simply call it out to prevent others from falling in. I don't know that I can save Anna Perez. I really don't. But maybe we can prevent someone else from falling into this insanity. One of our sponsors is Paired, the app for couples. Every day, Paired gives you and your partner questions, quizzes, games to have fun, to stay connected, to deepen your conversations and get to know each other better. What's great about it is you don't even have to be in the same room, especially with the baby right now. My girlfriend and I are quite busy, and Paired really helped us to stay connected. You get a daily question to answer. You can't see your partner's answer until you answer yourself and their questions about everything, relationship, life, intimacy, other things. And all of the exercises were developed by academic psychologists and expert relationship therapists as well. Questions like, what makes you feel lucky in your relationship? Great when you want to remember and have gratitude, a really great thing. What's an activity you could try together this month? Actually gets people thinking about things to do. It can go in really funny directions as well, but it just always feels like time well spent. Head over to paired.com/Pacman for a 7-day free trial and 25% off a subscription. The link is down below.